Hey everyone, Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. Today I want to talk about what cars you should upgrade. Alright, you got to be really picky and choosy. So this one's going to go in my CSR2 guide playlist. This is kind of a bonus video. Alright, so you got to be really picky and choosy as to which cars you upgrade. Personally, I only upgrade cars that I get that I know are excellent live racing cars, or they're cars that I actually need for something. A good live racing car will earn you a whole lot of RP, and it's good to have a couple of them. So every time I get a car that's really good for live racing, I upgrade that thing. Now, even for the Prestige Cup cars, I don't put any more parts into those things unless I absolutely have to. The reason for that is, like right now, we've gotten a Lotus LF1 or something like that for the Prestige Cup car. But I might put a whole bunch of Lotus parts in that, and then later down the line, I might need parts for some other Lotus. And then I have to either somehow get more, or I've got to start using my gold to remove them from the other Lotus. So basically, I'm going to put as little as possible into a car to make it win the event or the race or whatever. And I'm only going to try and actually max out cars that I actually need to max out. Like to do Tempest 3, I just had to max out my Ferrari F12 to get the last elite license. And there's a couple other cars I have that are almost maxed out to beat the Elite 3. So basically, if you look at this car, this would be an excellent car. I would actually love to upgrade this car. I'm pretty sure this is a good live racing car. But I know the other Bugatti is a lot better than this. So I'm just gonna save my parts because my luck is I'd upgrade this, I'd dump all my cash into it, and as you know, cash goes really fast when you start upgrading cars. And then I would dump all my Bugatti parts into it, which I don't really have all that many. Then with my luck, I'd pull the other one, and then I wouldn't have any parts for it. Alright, so you just gotta be really picky and choosy. Alright, so basically I'll show you what I have maxed out here. Alright, so I have an LBNSX. That is completely maxed out. I've got a Mustang HBE 750, almost maxed out. That's probably the car I'm going to use for Tempest 3. None of the rest of these are maxed out. The Ferrari F12 is maxed out. This Lamborghini Hurricane is almost maxed out. The Hurricane is going to be used for Tempest 3. The Amelia's LBM4, that's almost maxed out. The other ones are not even close. That little Honda Civic, that's a tier 1 car, that's maxed out. That Finn's Exige 360 Cup car, that's almost maxed out, but I don't know. I don't know why I maxed that one out, to tell you the truth, because like I said, I could have used those parts for something else because I don't actually really live race that car. That car is an awesome live racing car. Oh, now I remember. I actually made that one elite so I could get my elite license. That's why I put so many parts into it. But that's an awesome live racing car, though. So if I ever want to live race a tier 2 car, it's either going to be that or my Porsche Boxster. I do have some tier 1 cars that are maxed out. But most of them, like this here, this Ferrari 488 Spider, I mean, I would really like to max this out and drive it and see what it's all about, but I don't actually have a need for this car yet. I don't really want to dump my parts into it or my money because I don't actually need it. So that's the thing. I'm going to wait until I actually need a car for something before I upgrade it. Just like this Legends thing's going on, I hate dumping parts into these Legends cars because honestly, I don't really want the Legends cars. And I'm just going to be really, really slow and easy going on the Legends races because I don't want to dump all my money and all these fusion parts into these things. Because I might need them for something else down the road. I mean, I don't know, but that's my thing, is just very, very carefully pick and choose which cars you decide to put your parts and your money into, because your money and your parts will go fast. You'll burn through all of your gold if you have to start removing parts and stuff like that. So be very careful. Alright, this is just how I do it. I mean, other people might do it differently, but I only put in the parts I need, or I try and max out specific cars that are really good for live racing. But certain cars, like my Ferrari F40, alright, I do not want to max this car out. It's at its sweet spot. This thing wins live races really, really easily, so I don't want to upgrade this anymore, because sometimes you get a tune where a car is doing really great on live races, you put some more parts in it, you go in for a live race, and bam, it's extremely hard to win a live race. So each car does have a sweet spot. So I mean, this car is never going to be, I've got more parts that I can put in this, but I am not going to touch this car. I really hate to upgrade this because this car is at the sweet spot right now. I think it's missing one or two. Let's see. This one's missing 3 stage 6 parts. And it's also missing a bunch of fusions. But if I upgrade this thing, I might miss out on the awesome tune it's at right now for live racing. This is another one. It's really easy to win live races with this car's current tune. But yeah, this one's completely maxed out. It does pretty good at live racing. This one's pretty good. This one's not even close to being maxed out. It does really well. This one's not really even close to being maxed out. This one's not really close to being maxed out. It does okay. It's not the best live racing car, but it's pretty darn good. But I did put a lot of parts into these, because they are good live racing cars. Then if I move over here, like I said, I had to put some parts in these because I need them for either the Elite 3 license or the Tempest 3 races. This thing's loading extremely slow. Like this guy, alright, he's almost maxed. Like I said, Tempest 3. This guy for my Elite license. This one I put the bare minimum into just to beat the Prestige Cup. This Porsche is currently at its sweet spot, so it's doing pretty good at winning live races, so I'm not going to upgrade this anymore. I'm trying to max this one out. Right now it's missing one stage 6 part. I'm going to use that for Tempest 3. This guy, I made him fast enough to make it Elite, and I haven't touched it since. As you can see, I can still add more parts to this, but I'm not going to. So he's pretty close to being maxed out, but I have no reason to add any more parts into this car, unless I need to during an event or something like that. So alright, I'm going to probably end this video now, because I think I've made my point. I don't really need to keep going on any longer on this. But anyways, be very careful what you put your parts into, alright? Money and parts go really fast, and so will your gold. So pick and choose your cars you upgrade carefully. My suggestion, if you get an awesome live racing car, upgrade it, alright? If you need it for an event, upgrade it. Otherwise, don't touch it. Leave it sit there and collect dust until you actually need it. Alright? Okay, see ya.